The truth behind Atlantis, a city found only in ancient pages. For thousands of years, the name Atlantis has remained one of humanity's greatest enigmas, a magnificent ghost haunting the imaginations of both explorers and scientists. We speak of it as a lost paradise, an empire possessing advanced technology and unimaginable wealth. Yet, when the veil of fantasy films and thrilling theories is pulled back, the truth about Atlantis begins with a single, deeply philosophical source, the writings of Plato. Around 360 BCE, the illustrious Greek philosopher introduced Atlantis through two dialogues entitled Timaeus and Critias. According to Plato, this was not a work of fiction, but a true historical event passed down from Solon, a preeminent lawmaker. Solon reportedly heard the story from Egyptian priests, the keepers of memory regarding a continent situated beyond the Pillars of Hercules, known today as the Strait of Gibraltar. Plato described Atlantis as a powerful naval kingdom, a structure of concentric rings of land and water, featuring palaces plated in gold and a rare metal called orichalcum that flashed like fire. However, the pinnacle of its splendor was also the beginning of its demise. Over time, the people of Atlantis lost their divine nature, replaced by greed and arrogance. To punish them, the gods sent a terrible catastrophe. Within a single day and night, the entire massive island was swallowed by the ocean, vanishing completely from the world map. Since then, Atlantis has ceased to be a mere location and has become a symbol of the fleeting nature of human power and glory. From a modern scientific perspective, the ultimate question remains: did Atlantis truly exist? If we examine geological maps, the theory of plate tectonics suggests that no continent could simply disappear so abruptly in the middle of the Atlantic. The oceanic crust is too thin and dense to swallow a large landmass without leaving clear geological traces. Furthermore, the timeline of 9,000 years before Plato's era, roughly 11,600 years ago, was a time when humans were still at the end of the Ice Age, living in primitive hunter-gatherer communities. The existence of a naval empire with complex architecture and advanced metallurgy at that time is an archaeological paradox. Nevertheless, researchers believe that Plato may not have fabricated the story entirely. Instead, he might have drawn inspiration from real historical disasters. The strongest candidate is the island of Santorini and the Minoan civilization. Around 1600 BCE, a cataclysmic volcanic eruption tore Santorini apart, triggering tsunamis that devastated Minoan cities on nearby Crete. The sudden collapse of a brilliant civilization under the might of nature is very likely the archetype for the Atlantis legend. Additionally, enthusiasts point to the Richat structure, also known as the Eye of the Sahara in Mauritania. When viewed from space, it consists of massive concentric rings that eerily match Plato's descriptions. Although it is now a barren desert, thousands of years ago the region was lush with water and life. Similarly, traces of ancient cities buried in the marshes of Spain's Doñana National Park are frequently cited as possible remains. While no physical evidence has yet confirmed that Atlantis was real, its vitality in human culture is undeniable. Atlantis is perhaps not a specific spot on a map, but a moral lesson in humility. It reminds us that no matter how advanced a civilization becomes, we remain small in the face of Mother Nature's shifts. Atlantis will forever remain an enchanting invitation, driving humanity to never stop exploring the deepest secrets of the ocean and of our own history.